Gemini, happy day, bookies. We're doing 7-day forecast, but before I get into your 7-day forecast, I got something to say. Please, please, y'all, because it hurts my feelings. And it doesn't in a manner where I'm gonna stop being myself. But I really have kind of been in my feelings, and I usually am when I get comments like that. If cursing doesn't work for you, don't watch my readings. Don't watch them ever. Don't watch them on a bus. Don't watch them on a train. Don't watch them in the sky. Don't watch them in the rain. Don't watch my readings. If cursing doesn't work for you, it's people say such mean things about it. Like, I'm highly educated, very smart girl, very, very smart girl, very expensive vocabulary. But the way that I choose to express myself and the people who are for me don't have an issue with the way that I speak, with the way I show up, with anything that I do. Don't. I'm gonna block you. And I might say something very nasty to you and then wait to make sure you see it and then block you. I'm making response videos today. I'm on a tough time. But anyway, y'all, 7-day forecast. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, my beautiful Gemini friends. Full moon readings are also going up. You and your fellow air signs. I think it's so cute. Since I've been giving everybody their personal day, like the elements to come and receive these readings, the energy for your fellow air signs was the same. Aquarius also had the moon card, the lover's card, the ace of wands was there as well. And the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck, but that one came out in the Aquarius reading too. And then some of these cards had also come out in the Libra reading. Anyway, over the course of the next week here, Gemini, you can expect to learn some new things here, for the light to be shined for you. Yep, this almost looks identical to the Aquarius reading, actually, even with the way those cards stuck out. The High Priestess was the other reading that was on the table, and it's at the bottom of the deck. Let me tell you, friends, the moon is full. Check out your full moon reading. But the bottom line is that when you start to experience life in a manner where it feels like you are just constantly going through the same thing over and over again, or like the days are not quite changing for you, things are always the same, shit's always the same, you're always frustrated the same, and so on and so forth, baby, that is a sign to make a change so that you don't experience the same thing. What's consistently being presented as a problem for you in your life, Gemini? What are you always rushing to fix? And if the answer is other people, well, baby, you probably need to be surrounded by some better people. Tell you some about me and my 3 friends that I have. My friends live very productive lives. They're all very successful, right? And we go through shit on occasion, but we're not calling each other 15 times a week like, oh my God, guess what happened? I need help. I don't know what this is. I have one friend, I talk to her like once a month. We check in. We're just like, all right, so here's what I got going on. Here's what I learned. What you think? Give feedback. And then the next person goes. We get feedbacks. Love you, girl. Miss you bunches. Talk to you later. I had another friend. I talk to her once every couple weeks. And then I got my specialist friend and my favorite friend. And she and I talk a couple times a week, but it's rarely ever that we really kind of have a lot going on. Just regular day-to-day shit that we may support each other through, we cheer each other on through, we reach out with good music, good vibes, blessings, and high favorability for good weeks, and it's a beautiful exchange of energy. And if your friend circle, the people that you are connected to deeply here, Gemini, it feels like the energy they bring to the table is very disastrous, it's very all over the place, you're tired, you're stressed out with them, well, that's a sign to start changing up your friend circle and to set some more firm boundaries. If the issues that you're having are with the rules at work, pay's not enough, things just keep going wrong, well, that's a sign to start applying for some new jobs so that you can broaden and expand your horizons and experience things a little differently. But I feel like the week ahead is really kind of going to illuminate some things for you that you need to put a stop to. Some cycles that need to come to a close. Some friendships that need to come to an end. Some toxic behaviors at work that need to be brought down, some habits with yourself. Are you eating cupcakes right before bed every night and then waking up in the morning, poking at your stomach and wondering why you're pudgy? You're not pudgy. You're beautiful. You're just carrying a little extra weight that you would like to let go of. But in the meantime, you look great. What types of things are you consistently seeing and experiencing where it doesn't feel good? It doesn't take your mind to good places. It doesn't take your spirit to good places. You don't feel in harmony with it. That you need to let go so that you can embrace new things to heighten and amplify your ability to succeed, to be happy, and feel wealthy and healthy and all the things. Some things become tradition for you, Gemini, and it is time to change the tradition. So we have hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to the light. Something hidden is about to come to the light. Perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Once you realize, Gemini, that you got a deep issue with something, then it is time for you to start addressing it. I understand you scared. I understand you don't know what things are going to be like once you take that leap and make that change and so on and so forth. But do it. Listen, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Just pay attention. Pay attention to the conversations that you're having. Pay attention to the dreams that you're having. Pay attention to the things that you're hearing. Pay attention to what the fuck I said to you in this reading, right? Just pay attention to all the things. You don't have to have a response about anything. One thing that I teach, not right away, one thing that I teach to my life coaching clients is the importance of needing to call timeouts. And that might sound super, super, super childish to you. I don't care. Sometimes we got to get back to basics. They had the right fucking idea when we were toddlers, and something about becoming adults, everybody started to think that we weren't supposed to use those fundamental things. It is okay to call a timeout in your life. Doesn't mean you stop working. It doesn't mean you stop existing. It doesn't mean you do anything. It just means that you stop fucking responding. Stop responding. You arguing with somebody, be like, look, I need time to think about everything you said, figure out what I want to do, figure out where I went wrong, and I'll get back to you when I figured it out. And then you take your time. Or just pause. When I get to a point every day where I like start to feel overstimulated or what have you, I just stop responding to messages. I see the motherfuckers piling up. I'll get back to them when I have time. You know what I'm saying? That's like what you really need to get into here this week. On whom am I placing the blame right now? Yeah, that's a wonderful question to ask. Who are you blaming for your problems? And when these things start to come up, Gemini, and like that's a really, really tough thing to do if you've not already been in the habit of doing. But who are you putting the blame on for why things are the way that they are in your life? I could we could have a very, very long conversation, y'all, about what I've learned about blame and how in each and every situation, everyone is to blame for what took place. For different reasons, there's different level of blame. Sometimes motherfuckers just be dead wrong. And you simply were in the wrong place and the wrong energy doing just existed at the wrong fucking time. But it's what we do after the fact where you become part of the solution or part of the problem. A person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lessons. The moral of the story is, take responsibility on whom you're placing blame right now. Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you're going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart, and you will be led. Just this week in general, and even if it is that, if it's as deep as the example I gave to you, and you're just like, I'm so fucking angry, I don't know why. You ain't never been to therapy. No one knows what happened to you. People know nobody did anything. I would encourage you then to explore your issues more deeply than others, and definitely do consider therapy. It's been very liberating for me. But Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Ask yourself, what is it your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? And take one step in that direction. Am I in my head or in my heart? I haven't pulled this card yet. What is the quality of your self talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Yep, I practice that 1,000,000 fucking percent on a day to day basis. And what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? You know, especially for those of you where you're kind of like sucked into these shitty jobs. And this is me speaking to you as a career coach. A lot of people work really shitty jobs and they're actually capable of working some pretty fucking good ones. But we have beliefs about money and we kind of like the brain has a tendency to try to keep you in check, like keep you boxed in based on what you believe. And the more limited and finite your beliefs and mindsets are, the more limited and finite your life will feel and become. So I don't know. We might have done a little too much healing in this reading, Gemini, but I just see a lot of things being brought to life here, like a lot of healing needing to be done. These shadow work questions are spot on for the energy that is given this week because I feel like this is going to be a week that brings a lot of clarity for you, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading, do hit the link in bio. And if not, I'm cool with that. If you like the video, leave a comment. You can leave me a tip. I'll take tips. Link in bio or description box. Watch your full moon reading. Watch Stars and Cards. Watch your Messy Monday. Watch all my stuff and come back another day too. That is what I have. Love you. Bye.